Time for all. All living things understand time. We notice the coming and going of days, seasons, and years. We get old, we age, and we die. Time is all around us. Being able to understand time and predict when it would rain or be hot or cold was very important to farmers and hunters. We needed a schedule of time to record this, so we invented the first calendars. A calendar in the head. The first calendars were in our heads. People counted the days, every new moon, or the days in the seasons. But this was not good enough to predict when to plant crops or bring the animals in for winter. The Egyptian calendar. One of the earliest calendars came from Egypt. It had 12 months of 30 days. Each month had 3 weeks, and each week had 10 days. Calendars based on the moon. After the Egyptians, the Babylonians from Iraq created a 12-month calendar based on the new moon. The moon takes 29.5 days to go from new moon to new moon. But it takes the moon 27.3 days to go around the Earth. This difference means the calendar was not accurate. A calendar from Rome. The founder of Rome, Romulus, created the Roman calendar with 304 days and 10 months of 30 or 31 days. The Julian Calendar. Julius Caesar created the Julian Calendar in 45 BC. The year began on March 31st and had 12 months with 365 days. Some months had 29 days and others had 30 or 31 days. Every 4 years, the Romans added an extra day called a leap day to make a full year. The Julian calendar measured exactly when the sun moved north each year over the equator. However, it was inaccurate by 11 minutes. This doesn't sound like much, but after many years, the calendar would be off by days or weeks. The Gregorian Calendar. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII suggested that every 400 years, 3 leap days be removed. This gave us the modern calendar we use today. Time is not the same for everyone. Time changes depending on which time zone you are in. Time is measured using hours from Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, based in London. This means that if it is 5 in the afternoon in Tokyo, it is 9 in the morning in Paris and 12 in the morning in Los Angeles. Date formats. Most countries use the same calendar, but we don't always agree on date formats. In the USA, the 1st of July 2020 is written 7/1/2020. But in most European countries and the UK, this is 1/7/2020. In many Asian countries, such as China, Japan, and Korea, it is 2020/7/1. What are BC and AD? BC refers to time before Christ, that is to say, time measured before Jesus Christ was born. AD refers to Anno Domini, or time measured after Jesus Christ's birth. These days, more and more people have started using BCE and CE instead of BC and AD. Different systems. Not all countries use today's Gregorian calendar. Countries like Thailand use the Buddhist calendar, so the year 2020 AD is 2564 BE, Buddhist era. Korea also used to have its own calendar year until 1896. Even today, some of its traditional holidays are still based on the ancient Korean calendar. Can we go back in time? Yes, we can. If you fly across the international date line in the Pacific Ocean, you can leave Asia in the early morning on Wednesday and arrive in Hawaii on Tuesday evening. Time is such a complicated thing.